Dang. He was still so young too. Damn, so he said this is the Shadow Realm. Oh, her eye! Yo, that's so sick! What's going on, guys? It's your boy Yen here from Yen's Vault, back again with another episode of Daemons of the Shadow Realm. Last week, we got one of the best episodes of the season, where we got to watch Yuru, Asa, Jin, and Gabby fight off all these intruders attacking the mansion. Not only did we get to learn more about left and right, but we also got a little bit more information between Break and Seal and Asa and Yuru. And let's not forget, as Gabby just absolutely demolished whatever came in her way, and Jin Aura Farm taking out all these enemies. But in the end of the episode, it looks like we're sharing common ground with the Kagemoris, trying to figure out what the hell happened to Asa and Yuru's mom and dad, and who knows this information, who can give us the information we're looking for. And finally, we got left off with an interesting cliffhanger where we got to see as Asa was about to explain what happened to her eye, and I believe that's going to show us a flashback of her experience when her parents took her away from the village. This show has done such a great job of reeling me back in. There was a little bit of a lull between the second episode and the third episode, but now I'm fully invested. I'm very curious to see what more they're going to show us. Now, before we get into the reaction, if you enjoy it, make sure to hit that like button, and in the comments let me know what you thought of the episode and my reaction. And if you want to keep watching this show alongside me, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll watch out this season together. But for now, let's get right into this episode of Daemons of the Shadow Realm. Ooh, someone tried to actually kill Yuru. Ooh, I wonder if this person is from the lower world. Why were they trying to kill Yuru? Oh, he stabbed him back before the bandit got the chance. Dang. And he was still so young too. Oh, and their father put an arrow in his neck. Okay, so Yuru actually didn't get hurt, but damn, as a father, you're probably worried so much. Wow, so his father basically warned him ahead of time that he will face this intent to kill again. Oh, just dumped his body off a cliff. Cold. I'm very curious to learn more about their father. Yeah, how do you like help a kid who just went through that? That's traumatizing. Yeah, for real. Also, this music, this OSTs we're getting is spot on with FMA. Alright, so they're camping out on the mountain now until they go back to the village. Honestly, kinda interesting that his dad knew exactly what Yuru was going through and was able to calm him down perfectly, as if he's had experience with this, you know? Oh. Why? Yeah. Interesting. He said they won't attack the village, though. I have a sneaky suspicion his father knows something. Okay, so the villagers clocked that they didn't make it back in time. I mean, he still has blood on his shirt too, so I wonder if anyone else is gonna pick that up. But his grandma is clearly in on this plot that was hiding them to begin with. Man, I have a feeling his grandma's not the good-hearted person that Yuru thought she was. But their dad is playing it so cool. He's like, oh, it's just some food. No biggie. Anyways. Also, sorry for pausing the episode once again, but we did see that Yuru was insanely good with bow and arrow, and clearly he gets it from his father. And I'm just like, I wonder how deadly his father is now that they're away from the village. Oh, is this the actual mother? Yeah, it is. Okay, I kept thinking the other one was their mom, but I believe that's their aunt. Oh, okay, so this is Asa, the real Asa, when they were younger. But Yuru is playing it cool as well. like his father told him to. So it looks like their family really did stay around together like this a lot, but for some reason Asa was in that cage. Ooh, okay, the father, I believe, explained what happened to their mother, and she's clearly worried. Damn, so he thought their parents left and just left him with his sister, but unfortunately it wasn't his real sister that was left behind. The question is, who in the village knew that they left and were lying to Yuru? Okay, we did leave off on this cliffhanger that an assassin killed her. So it must have happened pretty recently, I take it, in the last 10 years? Okay, so I was right. It happened very, very recently, and she acquired the power because of it. Ooh, the realm between life and death, hey? Oh, she checked her throat too, so that means she got her throat slashed probably. That's a very good question. Why did she assume she went to hell? I wonder if when they left the village, she was able to grow properly and not be the tiny frail girl that Yuru thought she was. Yomoto Hirasaka. Interesting. Ooh, so this has to do with this foretold prophecy. Damn, so they said this is the shadow realm. This is where people go. Oh? What does that mean? Accept me. Oh. This is the power of break. We have to accept the daemon first. But what is the trade-off for this? Oh, okay. So because of the power break, people will want to use her for their own gain, I see. Hey, okay, my girl asking the right question. Oh, okay, so Yuru would go to a different realm where Seal is. Okay, so for her, she can't die until she can make sure Yuru is safe, which clearly was the right call. Alright, so Break takes over her right eye, it looks like. Okay, so these people clearly knew that they can come back to life. So I wonder who these people are that they know the prophecy as well. Ah, they were after their powers. And Asa has awakened. And now y'all about to learn. Oh, her eye! Yo, that's so sick! Oh, Gabby was looking for her this entire time too. It seems like Gabby and Asa actually have a really close friendship too. Oh my god! Just blew them away. Oh. So because of her twinnery, whatever we call it, this is her power now. Oh, the perfect little sister he knew and loved is not the woman she is today. Oh, are these like the remains of those little Daemons she took out? She's like burying them with a nice little grave for the Daemons. Can I be honest with y'all? I love Gabriel. The tiny little teeth are so adorable. Ooh, someone trying to come in to the Kagemori household, and it's our boy Dera, of course. Hey, Our boy with the Gojo voice. These guys are like, yeah, we went a whole episode without him. I don't even remember who that is. So based on this flashback, it looks like they just didn't want to deal with the Kagemori clan, but they're not necessarily against them. All right, gonna hear both sides of why they don't like each other. Also love that little note that the guy said, hey, I'm so sorry for killing that guy, because Jin's like, please don't kill him. Please, we need these ones alive. All right, Jin calling out this gentleman for not helping them at all. Ooh, looks like we're meeting more of the Kagemori clan. Alright, so this guy knows Asa as well. Does he know that Yuru's there too? Oh, he's just so happy. He's not even like scared that Yuru's there. Alright, I like this guy. Oh. Let's be real, left and right are pretty intimidating. Ooh, okay, yeah, so that's why I figured they had some kind of barrier. So how did these people get in? Man's really just said, we're gonna interrogate them. Oh, Dad's car? So he's the son of the master. I take it he's also very interested in maybe talking to Yuru as well. Hey, my man just gave Dera a ride up. He's like, yeah, we homies, we're all going to the same place. Gonzo. Alright, good to know. Ooh, so he does not like the Dera clan because they have connections to the village. Ooh, damn, okay, my man's like, he wants to actually kill him. Damn, he's like, if I die, I get my power, so should we get this show on the road? Ooh, okay. So he kind of understands how Yuru would act if something happened to Asa. This is true. They don't know if it would go through. It did for Asa, but who knows how it worked for Yuru. Damn, my girl just dropped a bombshell. She's like, the other twins? One of them didn't come back. Alright, break bread. That's how we do it. My man's like, don't worry. I won't kill you. Maybe. That was a fun episode. I actually really enjoyed that. It was nice kind of seeing everyone come together. All right, ladies and gentlemen, definitely a little bit slower of an episode, but coming off that last one, that's okay. I think we need to kind of slow down and reel ourselves in again. But in saying that, still a great episode, and we got to learn a little bit more about their parents and what was happening to them before they escaped with Asa. And unfortunately, Yuru had to live a lie for 10 whole years before finding out the truth that the sister he had known and loved for the last decade wasn't even the real one. I can't believe he didn't act up even more surprised, because honestly, that'd be devastating if one of your loved ones wasn't the person you thought they were. But right after that, we learned that Asa was kidnapped right after their parents went missing, and the folks that kidnapped her were trying to kill her on purpose, knowing that she might have the ability to come back to life. I take it they're working for whoever's trying to get control of both these twins, but unfortunately for these folks, Asa awakened her break power and immediately put them to use, taking both of them out in an instant. And to me, it seems like the Daemon is residing in her right eye. I'm not sure if the Daemon is actually with her or not, but clearly they took over her eye, which leads me to wonder why she has an eye patch now, why she keeps it covered. Does that restrict her ability? And once she takes off her eye patch, does that give her full force, full 100% of the power? But the question is now, will Yoru acquire the seal power if he dies? Because Left dropped a truth bomb on us, and that from the last 2 twins that were born, one of them didn't come back to life. So it's like, is it worth it for Yuru to acquire this power? Maybe we hold off and let, everything play out as it should play out. And finally, we had our boy Dera come by to pick up his son like the dutiful father that he is. And unfortunately for him, Jin is not the biggest fan of anyone from the Dera clan. But here we go to break some bread with them, and hopefully we'll get a little more context a bit between why they do not like each other. At least the 2 clans. I'd like to know what the dynamic is there and why they hate each other. I get that the Dera clan has been working with the village, but it seems like Jin's got a very, very hard on of hate for anyone from that clan. Now that we've gotten a little bit more context on this world, built up how brutal this show can be, and are starting to relate to some of these characters, I am starting to get really invested here. So I'm very curious how this next episode will play out, and I hope you guys are enjoying watching it alongside me. In saying that, that was the reaction, ladies and gentlemen. So if you enjoy it, make sure to hit that like button, and in the comments let me know what you thought of this episode and what you thought of my reaction. And if you want to help support the growth of the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and we'll grow this community together. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next episode of Daemons of the Shadow Realm.